Hello everyone, myself Pallavi Sharma and today I am your guide. I will take you to the journey of Red Fort, which is located at New Delhi and is the biggest World Heritage Site of UNESCO. It is the heart of the biggest democracy in the world. This monument re-energizes the voice of democracy. How? That I will tell you later in this video. Come along with me to dive into the historic royalness of Red Fort. Red Fort is located at Netaji Subhash Marg, which is in New Delhi, and being located at the capital of India, it is a very crowded place and you can visit here from the metro, bus and whatever you are comfortable with. It is a very crowded place here for hangout, but also very kind of happening stuff around here, and you can find a very wide way of shopping markets, museum, galleries and monuments here. Red Fort has a vast history, which is the major reason of the lots of people visiting here, and its amalgamation is for historicity and the royalness of the Mughal emperors, and especially the glorious power of their family. Red Fort has a vast history, which is the major reason of lots of people visiting here, and its amalgamation of royal city and the historicity of the royal family and the spectacle of Mughal emperor. At New Delhi, you have to visit here by a metro, local taxi or a bus. You can get there from Chandni Chowk metro station, and from there you have to walk a little bit to reach Red Fort. Red Fort is made up of red sandstones and has a vast history. It has a history over 370 years, which reminds you the grandeurs of Mughal emperors. Standing on 255 acres, land of this monument has been established from 1639 to 1648 and made up of red sandstones. It was built by the Mughal emperor Shah Jahan when he decided to shift his capital from Agra to Delhi. It was the seat of Mughals more than 200 years, and later it was taken over by Britishers. Everything has cost in this world. If you are Indian, then you have to pay 35 rupees for memorize your eyes with the royalness of this fort. And if you are an overseas guest, then you have to pay 500 Indian rupees for it. People come around all over the nation as well as overseas guests gather here around on Independence Day. Now coming to the point which I have mentioned in starting the video, that this monument has re-energized the voice of democracy on the 15th August, Independence Day of our country. On this day, our Prime Minister hoists the flag at Red Fort and addressing the people at Red Fort. This monument has walls which is facing Yamuna as well as Chandni Chowk. At the entrance, here is the Chatta Chowk, which has a long passage that contains a bazaar, and it is inspired by the marketplace where the Shah Jahan had been seen in Peshawar in 1646. Nawbat Khana is the second thing you will witness when you will enter the fort from the Lahore gate. In days of glory, the palace was the drum house of the Mughals, from where the musicians used to announce the arrival of the king in the court of the public audience. We can also witness several layers of paintings in the entrance chamber. First and second story of the Nawbat Khana consist of Indian War Memorial. Next to this, here is a Diwan-e-Aam, the place where Shah Jahan used to hear the grievances of the general public. It has a courtyard at the front and surrounded by the arcade used by the chief of Mughal king. In the Mughal period, this hall was used to ornamented with the gilded stucco work. In the center of eastern wall stands a marble canopy covered by a bangles roof, under which was placed the emperor's throne. Behind the canopy, the wall is decorated with the beautiful panel inlaid with the multicolored stones representing birds and flowers, which is said to be exorcised by the Austin de Bordeaux, a frontline dweller of that time. Neher-e-Bishit, where there was no television and social media, this was the place where Mughals used to organize their own coke studio. At Young Rang Mahal, as its name, it's used to be very flashy and multicolored, and also used to be the house of king's wife and mistresses. After Rang Mahal, we are going to enter the main premises of the king, which is Khas Mahal, and it was the king's private palace. Below the palace, animals were organized for the entertainment of the royals.